Hi, I'm Cathy Hagan with the Small Business Development Center at the University of North Florida. Welcome to the upside of the downturn. It's hard to avoid all the bad news about what's happening in the economy these days, but what we want to talk about today are some strategies for your business to take advantage of the upside of the current situation. Yes, there's difficulty in accessing capital. Yes, people are cutting back on the amount of money that they spend, but how can you position your business so when they spend money, they're spending it with you? So some opportunities that you might want to look at in terms of the upside of this economy. Certainly weakened competition. Some of your competitors out there are not going to make it, whether they be too highly leveraged or can't maintain service or quality, and so those loyal customers of theirs could indeed become loyal customers of yours. New trends, new opportunities that are out there as the economy changes present opportunities for you to diversify your product line, attract more customers and bring them to you. Also ways to make yourself more efficient and so that you are a lean, mean fighting machine at the end. So let's jump right into strategies that you can implement in your business to indeed take advantage of the upside of this downturn and be that business left standing when the economy does settle down. Let's start with financial strategies. So within financial strategies, cash is really the most important thing that we want to look at. We want to manage cash so that we have it left over to pay the bills, pay the expenses, and to and ultimately pay ourselves. Number one is looking at how much money you're making off the sale of your product. Managing the margins that you have by managing the cost of goods. How much do I put into producing one more unit? Can I negotiate with my vendors, my suppliers, to get a better price, to get discounts, so that I can increase that gross margin? Because that gross margin is what's left over to pay all of my operating expenses. Another important component of cash is collections. I want to promptly invoice my customers so that I have that cash in my hand as soon as possible. I want to do follow-ups for people that have not paid me, and I really want to evaluate the credit worthiness of my customers. I want to make sure that they're going to pay me because a lot of other folks have trouble with cash or in managing cash. If somebody's chronically late in paying you, then you really need to take charge and be willing to fire that customer because you can't afford to finance them. Next, we want to look at operational strategies, and that starts with evaluating your expenses. What kind of expenses can I reduce? I want to be the one that writes the checks for even simple things like office supplies. I want to try to renegotiate my rent payments or the cost of my phone system so that I can positively influence that bottom line. Another huge component of operations is your human resources, your employees. The initial gut reaction is to lay off employees, to get rid of them. But are there strategies you can use to maybe reduce hours or reduce salaries and incent those employees to earn compensation by contributing to productivity, adding to sales? And finally, marketing strategy, and probably one of the most important strategies you need to look at in the upside or the downside of an economy. I need to continue to market. I want to look at that marketing budget, and instead of decreasing it, I really want to consider increasing it and being smart with the money that I'm spending. Traditional advertising can be very expensive, and so I want to be able to supplement that with more creative tools like updating my website or using Twitter or blog or Facebook to connect with customers and potential customers. I want to be really prudent about staying in touch with my existing customers and making sure they know I'm still around, making sure my referral sources know I'm around, and so they keep coming to me even though others may be falling by the wayside. So together, take all of those strategies, you can create a plan to really take advantage of the upside of this downturn in the economy. This is just a snippet of a live workshop that the Small Business Development Center puts on. For more information about this workshop and others, you can visit our website. Just click on workshops on the home page. I thank you very much and wish you all good luck in the future. Cathy Hagan, Small Business Development Center at the University of North Florida.